words we're not allowed to say before.
I'm gonna try not to make a tit of myself, but it doesn't have to be PG or anything.
Okay, so
Just gonna try
PG non-tittery.
Yeah, actually, I need to a bit. Why did I go to the fridge and not get myself a beer?
Everything but the boobs.
I was a bit worried, like, when I did it yesterday, obviously there's a lag, but it seemed like it was out of sync as well. That seems, it could be out of sync for a while. But that looks pretty cool, actually, doesn't it?
Are we live?
We are live, yeah.
Crazy business.
So how do we know if people are watching or not?
My face is kind of.
Yeah, you're a bit behind this.
If I go over here.
Don't touch the official D&D DM screen.
It is out of sync, so you'll have to see on there, won't you?
Maybe I need a booster seat.
Sugar. Just setting up if anyone's watching. We're playing pretty soon. What can I do to make that better?
Oh, you're actually being nice.
I guess if I bring it over this way a bit.
We might as well interact with the audience. Like.
Oh, I could bring it in a bit, I guess, but that's gonna be annoying when we start playing.
I did have half a pint of Malibu and Coke before I came.
Sick.
Prep.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So, you haven't played before, like, how familiar are you with playing? Like, do you get the idea of it? Just say what you want to do and we'll make it happen. Okay. You've got quite a straightforward character. Maybe we'll talk through our sheets quickly, just to get a sense of who we are, and then we'll jump into the game. You'll still get a chance to sort of settle a bit, so don't worry. Does anyone else want a drink? Because I'm going to get myself a beer. Only those empty? I'd like to think you're drinking both of them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a bit.
This one's nearly done.
Okay.
So
I just bring a few up then?
Yeah, I could go for another one.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for DMing and playing us with booze. That's like double whammy.
That's alright, my pleasure having you guys, honestly.
It's always great having it. It's just me having a beer. It's so weird looking at that. And then like looking over there.
Oh, it's delay.
There is
It's like real life, but slightly behind.
Yeah, it's
Trying
like.
so hard.
Oh, we have one viewer. He's gone now.
He didn't like it.
He didn't
we weren't
like
doing
it.
anything good. He was like, "Oh wait, they're being dogs."
Yeah. What are you doing?
Are you practicing? Is that how you do the magic?
Yeah.
You're practicing your movements.
He's doing that.
Can you do that every time you cast a spell?
I just want to slash there. Should I get some more incense? I'll just keep some down here, so if you need a beer or something, let me know.
Can't play D&D without excuses.
He's got to be intoxicated.
Could be a little bit witchy with this.
Look at some incense.
This like isn't super crit themed, but there's a few little moments I'm sure you'll
I
appreciate.
mean, we have a little.
If we get that far.
A little pup.
Show you the camera.
Yeah.
Show the camera.
We'll never get them over
No, we're not arm length enough.
there. So I'm only wearing a hood now because my character's got a hood.
Oh, nice.
I'm a method actor.
There you go. I wish my hair was longer.
I've cut my hair
My hair was
since
adjusted.
last playing. So we're
It
gonna
works.
have to
It
work
works.
with
Yeah, the idea. Do you remember like how long my hair was? Some of those years. Yeah, that's the idea to try and get it like
that. I'll
that.
get you
Before
hair
May.
extensions.
You're getting hair extensions.
I'll get you hair extensions.
I think all you just got to do is eat nothing but brown bread. That's how
Excuse
it
me?
works.
What?
Just brown bread.
To grow hair?
Yeah. Because it puts hair on your chest, so I'm sure it puts hair everywhere.
They say this puts
You
hair on your
get-
chest.
you get-
Hard liquor.
Brown bread and
Yeah.
whiskey. Yeah.
If you get horse shampoo, that makes your hair grow fast.
Horse shampoo?
Horse shampoo.
Come on, okay.
Horse or horse?
I don't think anyone's watching
you
yet,
are
to
a
be
bit of a
honest.
horse.
Yeah, no, horse shampoo is better. They get loads of cum in their hair, so that it needs like extra strength shampoos.
Crikey.
Yeah.
I always heard that naturally.
We ruined the PG thing.
It's like,
Oh, fuck.
no, we said PG and no titties or something, right?
Oh, here we go. One view. Cool, we're fine. We can do what we
Yay,
want. Let's not come as much as we
You'll
like.
find that one view is probably.
That's me, yeah. Oh yeah, I need to share this on my wall.
Yeah, I'm about to do that as well. Who's friended me?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, hello.
It's because I tried to tag you in something earlier. I was like, oh right, yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
shit.
me
It's
too.
like, oh no. It's like, who's this
Weird.
deformed-looking gentleman? So the Kickstarter also.
Cool. don't need to alarm anyone, but I'm supposed to be getting that 500 today from our new associate producer, so which puts 60%.
Toy.
Woo!
Jeez.
Thanks. Wow.
Did you have a nice Christmas, Faye?
It was Christmas.
That's a good start. That's a strong open.
It's a good thing it wasn't Halloween.
It was Desmos.
I got these.
Sure. Oh, they're nice. Are they dogs?
Yeah. And then I got docs for
Just
like
talking about
20 socks.
Yeah, I got lots of socks, but I'm really stoked about that actually.
I
Nice.
didn't get any socks, and I need socks so bad.
Yeah.
Did you not get any socks this year?
I need to be a bit closer, really.
So
Don't
I
I?
got stealing everyone.
That's why. That's when you know. That's when you know it's been a different Christmas. You're not receiving socks at all this year.
Cool. Yeah. So
An alternate universe.
we don't need to introduce this to anyone who knows watching, but
Introduce it to ourselves.
yes, obviously we've got from the hit short film CRITstarter, we've got Boron Bone Ripper. She was never named as anything. Yeah, I'm the DM. I'm not Tim or Vanessa Elfay today, unfortunately. Although I think you'd be Vanessa. Matt, the DM's been demoted to Goblin. Because we took the form of a goblin.
Yeah, obvious
So you're a bit
demotion.
gobbly, yeah. And as a human barbarian, a goblin bard, which I can't wait to see. And Faye, you're a elf ranger. Nice. No, I'd actually quite funny if this whole thing went and no one watched it.
That's usually how they go.
Yeah.
The people cheated. Also,
Oh no, I think we got. What was that saying? 2 people viewing.
Oh damn!
Oh! Quick gag! Quick gag! Let's not popping balls, guys. We just made it.
No, I mean, alright, get the champagne out.
They get shot every time someone new joins.
That's a great idea.
Oh my god.
I think this will go down in legend if we play the most. If we win Dungeons and Dragons and no one here is.
I think we already won with Chris.
Sorry, as someone who hasn't.
We're about to win. We're about to win.
Oh, shit.
Hang your heads and shit.
That's because we mentioned winning.
It was Harry as well. Hi, Harry.
He's not watching.
Mwah.
Alright. So yeah, you're pretty happy with yours. You're happy with yours. Let's just go through quickly.
Yeah.
Elves. So yeah, mostly just tell me what you want to do and I'll help you do it.
I'm a sexy elf bitch.
Pretty much.
Yay.
I'm up.
These are all your abilities, and they kind of describe them here. So maybe if you think one of these might be appropriate, just ask me what it is, and I'll double check. Like, there's no rush in anything. It's a game where a 5-day journey can take 2 minutes, and a 10-minute combat can take 4 hours. So that's D&D. I think I'm ready to start. You guys are for better or worse.
Well, there goes music.
Now I don't feel
I want
at all.
a nice jam.
You know my video update I did?
You know what would be good
I
actually.
typed in fucking, what was it? Non-copyright 80s music.
Oh, yeah. Did you put that over or were you just playing it in the background?
I was
couldn't
just
tell.
playing it in the background,
Put the
yeah.
jumper, didn't it? I always like to open with a bit of this.
Baddest barbarian.
This is my baddest barbarian playlist.
Big bad barbarian.
Who is the baddest barbarian?
Is that?
I wanted to make a board game called Baddest Barbarian.
Let me try to go.
That's my idea. I don't really know how it works. But
Okay, I'm back in the room.
Back. He's here, man. He's right here. Not in the Matrix anymore.
And the rise of the sun.
Don't get too pumped, man. You better keep it together.
I'm gonna be wasting half an hour. I drink
I
very quickly
fucking
on
love this.
it. I know I shouldn't have spent the money on it, but it's my Christmas gift to
Wait,
myself.
is this a lift up?
No, don't.
That's later.
Handcrafted. It might be.
Is that if we win? There's
It's the picture
Christmas.
again.
Nice.
This is the song, really, isn't it?
It's my jam. My
Oh
butter
no,
jelly.
dice are intermingling. Oh no.
What's that?
Do you have 7?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I did give you 7, right? Yeah.
This is my new.
Because these are the same, but you use 2 of them to do a 100 roll. So.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me which dice to roll.
That's fine. Okay. Turn it down a little bit.
What is that one?
Like,
This is the most famous one.
predominantly. I mean, just use
Good old D20.
D20, so I decided.
D20 is the one you can use most of the time.
1d8, so d8, d4, which is, so d4 is. Yeah, 1.
Okay, nice. I can get organised. I know which ones I'm going to be using.
Yeah, the d8.
What's the name?
Works like that, son.
Okay. So there's not really much to do at the start, but I just want you to try and get into your character's mind.
And then
That's the fun part of this, otherwise we're just playing long rules.
Yeah, so
all
you got 4. It's really weird because, say, like my one, they're at the top, but it's basically the same.
main thing with pronouns. I'm gonna put some records on later though, put some 80s records on, some prog maybe.
4, 3.
Okay, whichever one's facing.
Yeah, whichever one's facing like down.
Okay.
Yeah, on the base.
It's an honor
base
to initiate
number,
you first.
One you can read.
Yes.
Although I wish I was like good at my job.
That's easy.
It's very easy. You get it.
Alright, I'm a pro now.
Right, let's get it. 3 travelers.
Dice
3
20.
travelers.
Seek their fortune in the big city. Lives of adventure, crime, fame, purpose. Their path is uncertain. The stagecoach travels through the outer lands, small villages where you're already renowned. Big fish and small ponds. You're all level 3, by the way.
Nice. Yeah.
Brilliant.
For 20 gold pieces, the stage leaves at dawn. 4 days' ride to the fabled lands of Iron Ore, to step into the pages of its illustrious history. You've heard stories and songs, but have never seen it except in books. 2 days' ride and all landmarks are lost. A wasteland with blank horizons on all points. The weather seems more volatile in this strange place. A cramped carriage is hardly comfortable. Certainly not on this terrain, yet boredom betters you and you struggle to stay awake. You look at your fellow passengers, you get all sorts, those assholes.
You look at your fellow assholes.
What would drive them to take this journey? What do they seek? The biggest bounties to hunt the rarest beasts? Fame and notoriety, a chance to charm the greatest men and women in the land? Or a challenger who might hold his own with you in a game of fists? So I ask you, upon the stage to Iron Ore, what are you doing and what have you concluded about your companions? What's on your mind? Let's start with that, Josh.
Alright, we're just looking at each other and trying to figure it out.
Just
Nice.
figure out, introduce your characters, but how are you feeling, Josh? Boar and Bone Ripper.
Now, how long have we known each other? Just this coach ride?
Yeah, you don't know each other.
Oh, we don't know each other.
Bone Ripper! This is his brain, right? This is your brain on you
Goblin!
So you just busted everyone's chops.
How much meat have you had already?
I had none at all.
I've got some moves.
Oh shit.
We'll save that for later.
Right.
What part of the world do you come from?
Town? I grew up in town.
You speak fluent in the common tongue.
I learned the common tongue from...
You are an ugly boy.
You don't look so pretty yourself.
These are scars of my enemies.
Well, I don't have any.
You have a big nose.
And a green one.
That makes you.
That would open it. Is that a wart or just a beauty spot?
I think it's a war. But I'm not sure. I don't understand how humans...
Well, back in my village, we do wart removal with our bare hands. I can attempt if you like.
I feel like we're not going to get along.
We'll get on just fine.
Can I just go into the corner and just play my instrument
Absolutely.
and rock back and forth right now?
Play little birdie. Play little birdie.
What's Sylvectra doing meanwhile?
I'm gonna be the most awkward elf
Okay.
ever. So I'm like,
You're just telling everyone you're vegan.
I'm just sitting in the corner watching what's happening, trying to talk, but I can't.
You're watching the people in the carriage then.
Yeah.
You're so grown that we don't even notice you.
There's like just like a cape
Oh, like Aragorn, right? So, what's the called
Nice.
Strider? You know,
No one can see me.
with a pipe.
And then,
Face like a butthole.
Strider!
and then I kind of take my hood off.
Just like,
So we just happenstance all in the carriage together.
you've all been in your village getting into adventuring, and you decided you want to hit the big time, so you're piled into a coach with them. But you're not a party.
Yeah.
This is always a great idea as DM, because people always spend like 2 hours or something that don't like each other. But just go with it. So it's starting to get dark. Night is descending, and getting through the 4-day journey is about to roll along. The sun is coming up. All of a sudden, a cry from the front of the coach. Bandits! You're not sure what woke you, the cry from the driver, the warning as he cracks the reins down on the attackers, or the arrows cracking the wood in the carriage mere inches from your face, where you'd rested in your slumber.
I would assume him just shouting.
Yeah, I know. So I try like.
Brian Blessed start yelling.
I was Brian Blessed speaking. He's a.
Fuck off!
So the carriage sort of begins to shake as the speed ramps up. He's whipping the horse into a frenzy. He's yelling, "Protect yourselves and get down, unless you're feeling brave, of course. Tomorrow save you."
Ha ha! Jump off the carriage. Well, like
You're going pretty hard.
yeah, I know, but you know, humor me. What do I roll for?
I honestly didn't think you'd derail the game.
So what, you just like boot the carriage door open?
I put the carriage door. It's like,
I smell the little bastards!
Alright, make a dexterity save.
does this count as roll?
Or, yeah, a constitution save.
Yeah.
So you hit the ground at amazing speed. The inertia absolutely...
Rolling.
You're bare-chested, obviously, right? So
Yeah.
you just grazed up the whole of your upper torso. I think I'm going to roll a dice for a little bit of damage there. 5 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, you're kicking off. What did you do as you left? What did you shout?
What did I shout? I smell the bastards.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna follow him because I'm intrigued by him and
Okay.
also scared by him.
You're wondering by how much?
I don't know about you yet because you've just been silent in the corner. I don't know
You're a
which
human,
one I'm
so
more afraid of.
you're now in complete darkness and you can't see anything because you've got human eyes.
Well, you know.
What you can see is torches whizzing by, flames, and this is probably 200 feet away.
Right.
Ability to tell.
Wait, do I need to roll to get out of the garage?
Yeah.
20?
I'll give you a dexterity roll on a d20, yeah. So I didn't let you add your bonus, did I? But you were going to take damage on that regardless.
I think I did.
10 with plus 13?
So you rolled a 13. So you managed to roll quite neatly, like a little
Elegantly.
critter, like
Nice.
critters when they roll along. But I'm still going to give you a little bit.
And how fast was the carriage going? Because I might still be. It would have taken me like a few seconds to follow.
That's true.
Wait a minute. So the carriage is going at top speed, and then so I jump off, tumble.
Yeah. So you're now probably. I mean, let's assume you did it pretty quickly, didn't you? But you're going to be a few hundred feet away. You'll be able to see him because you're a goblin.
Nice. I've got inflation. Yeah. I'm fine.
I see lights.
He's completely bugging himself, really.
I would like to. When I did my little roll, I then. At the end of it, I stood up and did a star jump, and no one could see me. But I did it.
You would just be me clapping.
Just hear the clapping going on.
Just you. So okay. What's happening?
What's the Petra doing, really?
Well, yeah, I'll head over to you.
Okay.
How far away is the carriage at this point?
I mean, let's go in the same thing, let's say sort of 400 feet or something.
Well, I wanted to get on top of the carriage and then long people off.
But because these idiots already left.
I kind of just tap on the driver's shoulder, make him come to a really slow stop.
You could do that?
He's not stopping. You have to convince him, but he's whipping them into a frenzy. His whole plan is to outrun them because he's
We're fucked. We're walking into town.
It's okay.
I will crawl up on top of the carriage and then do a superhero style jump.
So you're going to dismount as well. Okay.
You've gone up higher to dismount. This is bad.
I don't know.
So yeah, make a dexterity roll. So roll d20 and
This is
add
how
your
I can't
dexterity
pay
roll.
it. All of us
Yep.
just die.
That's great.
Coming off the carriage.
So 7. So you kind of land.
Crit team.
You flip up in the air. The extra height seems to have done you no favors at all, and you sort of land tit over ass. I'm going to give you.
I break my
You
shit.
take
Oh my god.
somehow your natural nimbleness as an elf managed to save you, even though you did face block. So you only take 1 damage. So you would have like 24.
Wait, so
You
is
gotta
it
brush the dirt off yourself.
one on top? 4. Fucking 4.
Pretty low roll.
Might
Might have a cursed dice
another
there.
drink.
Oh my goodness.
So right now, I walk over to Moran,
Okay.
and he's all cut up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all like
Do I
like got like sort of sunburn with like grazes all over.
Nice.
him.
Can I just? Is he bleeding?
Not really like bleeding, you know. It's just like raw skin.
Yeah. Can I just flick his raw skin and just be like, "Who's ugly now?"
Where the fuck are you?
I can't see him, can I?
You can't see
down
shit.
here.
I can't see.
See the nose.
You, of course, as well. You can also see pretty well in the dark. You can see.
Vision.
You have dark vision, so you can see 60 feet.
What you said, catfish.
You can see 60 feet in dark conditions as if it were bright light, and you can see in dark light as if it were dim
You'll
light.
have
So
to glow in the dark.
yeah, it sort of looks like moonlight to you, but it is very dark. There's this sort of like slightly illumined clouds in the sky, sort of slightly magenta clouds.
So it is.
It's very volatile weather out here.
I love your descriptions of everything. We're just like jumping off a carriage like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And there's like bandits
Right,
and stuff, and
I
you're
will-
just like magenta skies, so guys. All right.
Just trying to give you a sense of where you're at. It's like you're all covered in dust from the dismount, even if you made it.
Yeah.
There's sort of thunder in the distance. And you can tell from you guys can see that it's very flat ground as you were seeing in the daytime. So there's nothing really around.
Yeah.
So you're in between a rock and a hard place, really.
So are we? Yeah. Like, what do we? All right, genius. What are we doing? You
Well,
start-
bear in mind, I need you all to roll initiative because there's still these bandits running around.
Oh, right, cool.
So you roll your d20 and add your +3 again.
What do I?
So phase
So you
6.
roll for initiative. So you got 19 plus 2, so you got 21.
Nice.
This is the worst part.
I'm 16.
16.
16.
Yeah.
No,
18.
Oh, you're 16. Oh, sorry. I got 10 altogether.
10. Okay, so the order is Go Blood. Did I say that right?
Go.
Oh, this is
Go
our
Blood or
order.
Go Home.
Oh, the name gets better.
Oh, do you have a last name, or is it just Go?
No, just go blood.
Go
Goblin
Blood.
blood.
That's good.
So it's Go Blood, then the bandits have their turn. They roll pretty well. Then Boran, and then Sylvester.
So are we?
A little bit. I think you're a little bit not from landing on your head, perhaps.
Yeah, I've got like. This is great.
Yeah.
So
You've
what-
got bird swinger.
What are we facing? Do we even know what? Because I just followed him. Do we know what we're facing? What are we looking at? Like bandit.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see that it's sort of.
In the distance,
They look
see
like.
the fire.
They look. Yeah, you can see the fire.
Okay.
If you look over them, you can see because there's sort of one still following the caravan.
Yeah.
And there's sort of 2 nearer you, one's heading towards you.
I like to
You can see
think-
they look like human men with torches and some sort of bludgeoning weapon.
I think I'm far enough behind these two for them not to know that I've got out of the carriage.
Okay, sure.
But I
you're gonna keep your
definitely.
distance.
I came straight up to you, so now I'm telling you. I'm like, by the way, guy, I'm a bard, and I'm here to write an epic story. And you seem like just the guy. And then I cast disguise self
Added a
on
dose of
myself.
vitamin B.
So you just like said that, you just like, I'm gonna write the best story ever.
Yeah. And then I disguise myself to look like him, but like a foot shorter.
As an act of moral support.
Yes. No, so I can get into character. I've got to write his epic.
Sure,
I've
so-
got to write his epic story.
We're going to become
Still
the
can't
subject.
see
Yeah.
you.
So let's. So even though, so yeah, you're gonna.
Please tell me the clouds clear up.
What's in its disguise self, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So if we do this properly.
You gotta play the spell, by the way.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
Yep.
So
You gotta tune the spell down.
it's one action. You do it yourself. It lasts an hour, You make yourself, including clothing, armor, weapons, other belongings to the person, look for the blah blah blah.
Okay, so I draw my rapier. I can do that for free, right?
Yeah.
So I'm following you. I draw my rapier, and then I cast the card itself.
So to do this spell, it's a verbal and somatic, so you've got to say some words and make an action to do it.
I've got a great sword and a hand axe. Nice, yeah.
So, what's your name, friend? Okay, and then I twirl my rapier like this, and then I dink it on my head, real politely, and then I just say, Boran Bone Ripper, let's go, Stone Kippers.
There's like an old-timey like crossfade effect as you become a miniature version of Boran.
Yeah, because I can't get the height thing, I can't fake that, so I'm just you like a foot shorter.
Yeah, it's like the reveal of Mini-Me in Austin Powers. He's exactly like me in every way, but an eighth of my size.
Nice. Right, so that's that, and that is what, because I haven't got any wisdom, that's what I thought was the best course of action today.
Sure.
To look like me.
So I'm not going to use the battle map for this, we'll keep it kind of loose, but there's basically now one bandit who sort of wants to check out where you guys are in case maybe you've got some money on you, so he's going to roll to attack, let's make this fair.
I have disadvantage, don't I?
He's going to roll to attack the goblin. I guess because maybe there was some light coming off of you when you did the disguise self spell. What's your AC?
13.
It's a hit. So he's going to roll. It's a hit with his. He's got a sort of club. This guy swings it low, tries to bowl you off the ground, strikes you, and does 3 damage, walloping Mini Boran across the floor. Just for a little bit more dirt on your newly disguised self.
Do we keep track of what damage we do?
So underneath your maximum, just put it there to current hit points. Temporary hit points is when you have, let's say you have a health potion, it just goes up, and then when you rest or when you go to sleep, that's just going back down to your maximum.
Not enough songs about dinosaurs. All those rock songs are about fucking underage girls. Do we have this conversation?
I don't know.
Literally every song, she's 16, she's 17.
Actually,
every song.
There's even a skip.
I'd say how's it going?
Don't worry, it's my day's still my birthday.
But you know, I'm gonna keep it safe from wrestling with dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are fine.
You can fuck a dinosaur. It's fine. If you're another dinosaur. It's Boran's turn. So without doing the battle map, sort of you were close enough that the horse riding man is sort of in range if you want to.
So I can just about hear him and just about kind of see him.
Well, up close, his torch is illuminating him enough to see him.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah. Then I get I unsheathe my great sword and I roll to attack.
Sure.
And I'm just on the floor behind him, just going save me.
You got +5 to hit, right?
Yeah, +5, so 13.
Because it's a pretty strong hit, so you managed to cleave up ahead over onto the rider above yourself.
It's
2d6. You're not raging, are you?
No, I haven't raged.
So 2d6 +3 damage.
What's 3 damage? What's /5? What does that mean?
So it's +5 when you're raging.
Oh, +5 when you're raging. Okay. So it's 4, 6, 10 +3, 13.
Nice. So you cleave him right in the chest, bust him open. You can see flecks of blood across the torchlight, and he falls down basically. You feel
Taste my iron yet.
The other
I
bandit.
managed to get up to at least see this. So can I just be clapping?
Yeah.
Woo! Don't know where you are.
I'm still sat down.
Surely you'd alert someone at that point.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, what happens is the other bandit who was sort of keeping his distance, much like Sylvester was, he sees this, backs off, and decides to pursue the caravan with his compatriots.
Because he just saw a barbarian slice open this dude's gun.
He didn't know whether you were just like a big stupid fellow or like Conan the Barbarian.
The guy on both.
So we're never going to be able to keep pace with them. They're all on horses.
They're gone now. I mean, you guys can see them, but they're gone.
I've got kids animal.
Do ride some worms.
You can
catch up
check
with
this
the
So
So that's actually the end of the combat.
Stallion we have.
So you're back into sort of free actions of what you want to do. So well done, guys.
So wait.
One shot at the rider.
Nice one. So what? So now me and.
So you want to loot the guy, sorry?
Yeah, please don't loot the guy.
Yeah. So you got a torch. You've got your handy for yourself.
Yeah.
You want to make a note of that?
That's it. Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's probably got. He hasn't raided the caravan yet. He's pretty much got like 25 pieces on him.
start a packet of cover bombers.
Ah, my favorite
So
trick.
is he like in two separate halves?
Sort of like, not quite, but he's like hanging off, you know,
He's
like a jack in the box.
He's like just hanging on a
Yeah,
little bit.
he's nearly topless Nick.
Jesus Christ. Did you say 25 gold pieces?
You just quoted this for your soldiers, I assume.
Yeah, no, I want to.
Even nearly in twain.
Because I'm still disguised as Boran Bone Ripper, I just like get in the middle of him and like do a little dance. Yeah. Whilst just like tuning my instrument and like humming a vague songs. Like,
You have to get some sort of very weird purpley mud on your feet as a result of the dirt and the beard combining.
25 gold pieces.
Yes. There's a club, but I don't bother. Let's take a club.
So we're stranded.
You are stranded, and as the sort of the last sounds of the horse's feet disappear into the distance, you hear that thunder getting closer, and it sort of flashes up in the cloud like this magenta electrical storm building.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Ah, a fine killing, I hear. The hell is close.
Should be covered.
Unless you want, did you want any of this guy?
He seems to be mutilated.
Yeah, do you want any or like dibs? Dibs?
I don't know what land you come from, but we leave the dead to the worms.
And then I just like chop off his hands, and I put it in my pocket and be like, right.
You are creepy.
So you were just watching this whole time in the distance because you have this ability where you can hide in almost nothing. So in the dark, you're pretty sleepy.
Behind an atom.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't think you needed to actually roll to hide, but you were just being inconspicuous.
I approved of his actions, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah, I like what he did there. And it was pretty good.
Good. Yeah. Oh, and then the song I was playing in the corpse, I just play like do like this. I'm just like trying to riff out.
Yeah, in our lands we only sing in belts. It's a nice
Okay. Right.
Well, you know what else? Just to change things, I'm going to give you just a tweak because you guys are obviously quite difficult plan.
Yeah.
Also, off of the dead bandit, you're going to get a health potion.
Oh, cool.
I think you already have one, don't you? Yeah, you do. So you've got two now.
To be honest, your handwriting is
Horrendous.
I'm just going to give you compliments. I was going to say it's very
Great.
yeah, creative, artistic.
And you see on the bandit that he has this symbol. Well, how close are you investigating? Let's just assume you did for this one. And he has this sort of square with a cross through it under a wristband on his arm.
Investigation.
What is that like a tattoo?
Yeah. I have -1 in the investigation. And yeah, I have -1. So.
Well, I've already given you the answer now. If someone else wants to roll investigation, I kind of fucked that up.
You're good at all these choices. Yeah, better investigation probably.
Well,
I mean, I'm giving it to you, but if you're not interested in investigating,
Is it a seal that you're getting me? Is it a seal that you're getting me?
it's hidden under.
Oh, it's like a tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
so we'd have to like. The only way we'd find it is.
Well, I mean, it's on his hand, right?
everything.
You chopped his hand off.
Oh,
so
yeah,
let's
you
just
did.
assume you saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? I've got. Okay, so the wristband falls off. And then,
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
It works itself out in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is how I DM everyone.
Whereas,
End
so
of the game.
I just like flipped the hand out. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, this is kind of weird. What do you reckon? Because he's my boss now. He doesn't
Yeah.
realize
Your
this.
boss?
But like, I'm really subservient, and you're just my boss now. So I'm just like, oh, do you like this?
Does it say people are watching or not? Because other people are joined, but we've got one view. So
It's you. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
yeah,
about
but
you. Don't
so
worry
these
about
people
me.
just went and dipped, right?
Oh, sweet.
There probably are people like going in and out.
Yeah, going in and out.
I hope they can hear us. Has anyone tried streaming?
Yeah.
It works,
It's very
Cool.
No one's watching now, otherwise we could just be like, can you hear us?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do with this. It's like, I'm gonna throw this hand out now if you don't want it, because tattoos taste horrible. Have you ever eaten a tattoo before? It's no
There
good.
was once a clan that ate people.
The thunderclap gets
Those are
louder and
funky.
starts to rain, and you feel sort of warm rain in your head.
Warm rain. It's like
There's a war in the sky, building.
I
I need to see what sort of action you're doing, really.
Right, I'm gonna kind of slowly approach them, and like they can't see me. I like just kind of come through.
Okay,
the
so
mist.
roll stealth to approach unseen. You should be pretty safe there, actually.
14
Wow.
plus 5.
Okay, so what's your passive perception? 13, yeah. So you can approach as sleuthily as you like.
So I kind of just emerge out of like the mist and just go, alright, my lover. I'm gonna be a West Country elf.
Oh, I love it. I feel like all of us are. That's lovely.
Can I see now? Do I have like the torch light?
Oh, hey, you're that
Yeah,
chick
you
from the
can see
caravan.
sort of within like a 10 foot radius.
Little 10-foot radius. Oh, okay. Alright.
But they obviously have a massive advantage on you.
You're even taller than him.
Where were you?
I was watching you fall on your ass.
So.
I'm not gonna be
I did not fall, I landed with style.
If you want it.
Brushes off his
Yeah,
grace.
it's like
You're not the most
Rubber.
grateful. What? Is he human?
Yes,
Or half
he's
human? You're not the most grateful human I've seen.
Did you say
But at least you tried.
He-Man, yeah.
Even a half. I am no man. I am beast, wilderness, and thunder itself.
Nice.
I'm a wood elf.
fuck's sake, one of them.
I'm just totally
What
chill
am I
about
thinking?
whatever anyone is, I don't
Is it?
care. I'm just like the least racist goblin. I'm just like totally chill with all of them. Yeah,
Alright, so what's your tactic,
I'm just
guys?
happy to be here.
It's getting pretty nasty out here. There's a real like charge of swirling electrical energy building in the sky.
I
Can't be good news.
declare we press on.
To where?
To where the coach went. Which is probably I'm pointing the wrong direction, obviously, because I can't see shit.
Yeah, I mean, to figure out where the coach is, I think you need to roll a pretty good.
Yeah, where was? Wait,
We
they
knew where we were going, right?
Wait, my west.
you two would know where the
If you've
coach
been in
went.
a featureless, pitch black area for like what, half an hour,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Wait,
you'd be pretty
I've
disoriented.
got.
But we lost.
I
We're
you can't
lost.
get lost in certain places. You can't get lost underground.
Oh,
It's your where you hunt the most.
Preposterous!
Yeah, you also survival. You got +5, so that'd be the one you want to figure out where you are.
Goodness me. Right, so wait, can you give us like is there like can we see that there is a road?
No, right. This is wasteland.
Oh, it's a wasteland.
Absolutely.
Can
I
I?
must go tracking.
Well, Faye's got really good survival. She's got +5.
I got.
the fire.
Yeah, can I do survival?
What do you want to do?
I want to see if I can find the tracks to the carriage.
Okay.
Is it still really dark?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll cast light.
Okay.
So
you
that's like a cantrip.
just cantrip. I think you get sort of like a 10-foot bubble of light around you, right?
So I'm just like,
Oh my god.
Nice. You cast them yourself, right?
yeah. Or like,
So you're glowing. You're glowing.
do I glow?
Yeah, I think
That's
it suits
amazing.
you. I think it's anything you touch, light comes off of it.
Okay,
you touch
cool.
yourself.
So I'm just like, woo, Glowblin.
Glow blood.
And now I'm just like hopping around, just like trying to help you. Like wherever you move, I just follow you.
So my picture is that you're sort of wandering along with like a few feet of vision, trying to analyze the ground ahead of you,
Yeah.
and you're just following it.
Yeah. But wait, no. Now you probably noticed that I cast the scope.
Yeah.
Now I'm a glowing you.
Yeah.
So if you roll survival with a disadvantage, I think that's fair.
So
you roll both of them, you take the lowest.
So survival and
And what you're trying to see the tracks of the caravan.
yeah, I'm trying to find the tracks of the caravan.
Sure.
Yeah, and like obviously of what direction it went in.
Sure.
So 12 is.
So you get 6.
So I got 6 disadvantage. On
Yeah, you get 6 plus 3, so you get 9. So you sort of stumble around in the dirt. You're sort of kicking over anything that's been there. It's getting wet now, obviously, and you can't seem to find any tracks.
But I do see him, and I'm like, ha ha, that's so beautiful.
All of a sudden, a
we're
magenta
still
lightning bolt
lost.
strikes the
Oh,
ground.
right.
The storm has come to you now, and it's striking around you. Lights up everything. You can see, obviously, around you to a degree.
Faye, do
So-
you want to try and survival? Do you want to try and find these tracks? Can
Can't I just see them?
Well, they've been, you know, obviously you don't know how far away you move from the tracks. It's raining, you've been kicking up dirt, so it's going to be tricky.
Can I sing a song about finding tracks in the rain?
To inspire,
to give her, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right, so I bust out my lute.
Yeah.
And, because I can see that he can't see anything.
Anyone over here?
Can I get another side, please?
How quickly are you smashing these out? I'm just give you one.
So it's a hard game, Will.
Yeah, it is.
I might go for a bourbon, actually.
Yeah?
Does it have any
Ice and whiskey, ice and coke.
Ice and whiskey.
Whiskey, ice and whiskey.
That sounds like an old fashioned.
Well, it's been a great fail. No one's watching it now, apparently.
No, dude.
Oh, Claire's watching. Hey, Claire.
Clay. Honestly, man.
Comment if you're there, buddy.
Honestly, with live videos, it's not to look at it. It's just to do it.
Oh no, sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to miss the chance to say hi if someone is watching.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
Fuck those guys!
I just said I'd do it now, you know, it's one of those things. So a couple more beers, whiskey and coke.
I'm good at the chilling.
Alright, be right back. Stick to your game plan because you're in danger of getting electrocuted now.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take a leak. I suggest we find a direction to go for it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find something, some kind of cover.
Yes.
Or if you can.
It's alright, I'm gonna inspire the shit out of you. I know this great song about finding tracks in the rain.
Yeah, because your wisdom's like, 16 and it's like +5.
You've been around a long time.
What else are we good at tracking anyway? Not that I'm a racist.
Hope you're enjoying the
but you
live
might be
stream.
shit at it.
Kill shit, but...
This is hard. I love the fact that I can play songs to people to make them do stuff better. It's great. This is such a weird
You
class.
should use this guitar.
Yeah.
Just try and play something.
We need a ukulele, shouldn't we?
Oh, I should have got mine more.
That would clearly be.
It's got a shit ton of fucking instruments, actually.
Yeah. Oh, it's a cheeky little keyboard. I feel like a goblin just carrying around a keyboard might be a bit weird. Just like sets it up.
Guitar, you know
Yeah.
this?
Oh, a keytar.
Keytar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, goblin with a keytar. That'd be amazing. Okay, maybe I've got a keytar. Is that in D&D? We're gonna have to read the manual. These are keytars.
The guitar.
We've figured out, because I'm jumping around instruments at the moment. I've got like a harmonium and lute. Just haven't made my mind up. We've figured it out. I've got like the D&D equivalent of a keytar. So it's like half accordion, half like guitar.
Okay. Like you strap them together.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I made it myself.
You could have used some like prestidigitation.
It sounds terrible. Like let's just. It's
Have you
definitely
got cymbal
bad.
straps to your little tiny green knees there?
I should.
He's got the full like what are these
Well, I
guys?
Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I look at
Oh, I
Like
think
a
Matt's
big
watching.
drum
Matt
on your
Blackfist.
back.
Matt Black. Boy Matt.
How do, Matt?
Lovely Matt. How you doing, boy? Ooh, shit.
Hey, Matt, I'm really glad you're not here ruining my game.
Oh no.
I've got these idiots ruining
It's
it.
just how I talk to him. Woo. Alright, we're
Okay,
going
so-
now. We've got some Dio.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's safe to say I've sung on my D&D keytar. I've sung you a lovely song about finding tracks in the rain. And I knew I didn't make
Purple
it
Rain
up.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finding tracks in the rain. You can do it when you're a wood elf.
I'm weeping.
So you get this to add to any roll. So it'd be to this roll, I guess. So you absolutely smash it. I presume Faye wanders around like whistling or something like you're gardening your allotment. And you do manage to find where the tracks are with relative ease, like making them look a little bit stupid.
Salt my ear. I'm gonna go between the Irish and West countries and play.
They're fading quickly in the rain because it's all becoming sort of a puddle of dirt. Obviously, it's been a storm that's like built up over a very long time. It's been really dry there, and this sort of peak season. So it's
So we need to decide whether we're looking for cover or whether we're going to try and follow the massively disintegrating trail.
What magic do I do?
Um,
Said I've got spellcasting. or can I just make?
Yeah, so your spells are listed on the 3rd page.
Ooh.
I think you've only got 3 little ones.
No.
Alarm, hail of thoughts. So they're that's to like set like a little booby trap that'll let you know that someone's been somewhere or touched something. And these 2 are for fighting, so they're not too much use. But you do have excellent tracking in hunter things. So if you think of something a hunter could do, just say pretty good at it.
Can I have a little pet thing, like in WoW?
Go on then.
follows me?
That works.
So I have a backpack on, and then like 2 little eyes kind of pop out. Like,
That's a porg.
Can I have a book
Mogwai?
Yeah.
No, definitely not do. A
Um,
miniature.
table ruling, can we have a Mogwai in our backpack? You can have an actual Furby.
Yeah. I'll get
Actual
that.
Furby.
It's like, wow!
Sound like Wario.
But
I'm sure it
Wow.
could be like a miniature. I'm sure there's some like giant thing that looks like a Mogwai that you could just have a miniature version.
no, and then when it gets angry, it gets bigger and size.
Sure, as long as you do all the describing, I don't have to think about it.
Right, so
Go for
a
it.
little kind of ball of fluff pops out and
Immediately gets struck by lightning.
It's so
I'm not one of those.
This would be a great way to make friends if I was just like, dinner! Like,
Yeah, I would assume if you saw that, you'd immediately take against it. You know, like I'm the little one.
He's just trying to eat it
Yeah.
the entire time.
it's just, it's smaller than me.
We don't
Like,
think our
for
kids
now,
eat.
like, I think, because I'm, like, just next to you, I think I'm just looking at it like, I want to eat it, but I'm not going to try yet.
So you respect Sylvetra then?
Yeah.
You
Because
think
she
she's
was
a
in our
bumpkin?
carriage. Like, I'm just assuming we're best buddies because I've never had friends before. Normally, people just kick me.
So you're moving to the big city to network. I like
Yeah.
that. Like, they could get me a job down the line
Yeah.
at some great King's Court.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Perfect.
trying to be on my best behaviour. I don't know what best behaviour is, but I'm trying.
So you can walk along and follow the tracks, but obviously it's getting very treacherous out here. Sort of blowing big piles of dirt out of the ground. I don't know what's striking, but maybe there's some sort of minerals around here or something. But the frequency of these lightning flashes is getting pretty bad.
So you just did a survival roll, so you...
Well, specifically defined tracks. You gotta bear in mind, when you roll, I always want you to say what you're trying to do with that roll. I can't just give you
For
everything.
the carriage tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see them. There's no sign of the carriage in the direction that it seems to be going. No, it's slow.
I mean, you guys have got longer legs than me, but I'm saying we're probably not going to catch that carriage.
Let's run to the other
What's
shoulder.
around us? What's nearby?
So if you want to do a perception check,
Because how tall are you? As a goblin.
I'm 4.
Wait, my
4
perception.
foot.
Wait, no,
Yeah, there.
persuasion. Perception
9.
plus 5.
9.
3 plus 5.
with your keen elvish senses, that's enough to see in one direction during one of the lightning flashes. There's a slight sort of bump on the horizon. There's something out in that direction, I assume.
Like a mountain or
Yeah.
I'm gonna gather everyone up.
Yep.
Like,
silhouette?
hello! I found a mountain.
A mountain?
That's nearer the thunder!
Is there any light coming up on it? Or...
No. But
I'm
it's
just
quite
not-
far away. I mean,
I'm just looking really
it's quite a
mopey
way
right
away.
now. Like, I'm not going to make suggestions on what we should do because I'm not a leader. But I'm just like standing there just like this, like...
as you do so, a lightning bolt comes right next to you and you just no sell it.
It's like, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
Wait,
Right.
I just say we need to get to cover then. And there's a hill.
You're going to check it out?
Well, no good being here. Might as well. Yes.
Yeah, like, have you ever tried to, like, axe a thunderbolt?
Oh, that was in the trials. You should have seen who died.
Oh,
He went. His fur came off
3 of my brothers.
like a peacock being shot by an arrow.
So I climb on your back.
Yeah,
you offered.
yeah,
That's a weird sight, isn't it? Master and Blaster over there.
Okay, cool. And we
I'm going to give you all, because you dilly that a little bit, to get to these rocks, you're going to have to make a dexterity save to dodge lightning.
We're actually having to dodge lightning on the way.
damn it.
Actually, no, let's, fuck it, let's make it luck. That's more fair, isn't it?
luck.
So,
That's it, right?
yeah. So, no, I'm going to roll it for you because it's luck.
Oh, okay.
This is my wild pitch. So, Faye, make a dexterity save. You were lucky enough that the lightning didn't come near you, but it comes very near to Faye.
9
Plus.
+3.
You roll as the lightning sort of. Maybe you hear it first, and your keen senses give you a head
My
start.
ears prick up.
Yeah. But you sort of the blast has a sort of a slight radius to it, so you get slightly singed for 1 damage.
If I... Oh no.
Maybe from the fall,
I'll
just from
save
jumping out of the way,
Yeah.
the energy of it all.
I like breaking down.
Sure.
That's pretty
It's pretty minor. I mean, you've got 25 hit points. So you approach these rocks, and as you get to them, I've got a drawing.
Of the rocks.
The rocks.
You know what? I'm gonna scratch this paper off.
So they look pretty heavy metal. The opening gapes like a toothy board.
It looks like the
So it's got a
Pokemon
face.
muck.
2 other gaps in the formation above make an eerie appearance of the eye sockets of a skull.
This is great. We were always meant to be at this cave.
Yes. Always meant to
Can't
be
be
bad
that
for
carriage.
It's pretty large. It's pretty about, best part of 100 feet tall. There's no light coming from within the sort of the ground level opening.
Right.
Who's approaching first?
It'd probably be me.
Okay, so you look up and see that there's sort of a faint glow up in the eye sockets. Just a split moment sort of pulses and goes.
Okay. I look up with curiosity.
Because I'm still on his back, like I feel his head look up and I look up as well.
So, yeah, just like.
I mean, if you didn't see it, you see nothing when you look. It seems fast. Perhaps there was something there.
I saw a glow. Oh yeah, because I don't know what's in front. No, not even like a flash of lightning. I could see something.
When the lightning flashes, it just looks like it's dark inside.
Big,
There's nothing
big
that
face.
suggests there's anything really going on in there.
It looks like-
It's sheltered nonetheless.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the Pokemon muck.
It does.
Muck.
Right, so I get off his back and we're going inside.
Oh.
It's like, there's
Seems
still
so.
lightning, why are we just standing around outside
Yeah,
here?
you've both nearly been hit, and you've
Yeah,
been.
so I just get off his
slightly
back and I
concerned
just
by
like, I
lightning.
look at both of you and I'm just
You've
like...
already got like a
stepping
sweet
through.
sort of
Yeah.
tattoo from the lightning or something.
What if I can harvest lightning energy and it just kind of shoots at my face? What if I get like
What if you're powered?
heroin style lightning? So I just get like a buzz on.
Get a buzz.
You're in an excessively good mood. As a result of being nearly struck by lightning. Probably would make you feel pretty good. Was that alright, by the way? That's any close. Fine.
No, it's okay. I mean,
Pretty strong.
it's very strong. I was going to say you make a mean bourbon coat.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, mix is a strange concept to me.
What is this code of which you speak?
Oh yes, I just come out. I'm like this big fast barbarian. I'm like, yes.
There's some jams on here, man. Angel Witch. Yes.
Oh, we're about to fight an angel witch.
How did you guess? So you're going inside to not get killed.
Yeah, I'm bored of nearly being hit by lightning.
Good work.
So I would just
everyone.
march right inside.
So you're still carrying your torch. You're still. How long does light last?
I'm probably not looking like bored.
Yeah, it's been an hour, isn't it? I'd say it's been an hour. So okay, so you're back. You shrug it off. Your little green self again. And
I'm just gonna skip inside.
sure. So you can both see a bit ahead of you, obviously. It doesn't seem anything going on here. It's just sort of a tall cavern with sort of stalactites. The thing that hits you the most is obviously you've been outside in that magnetic storm or whatever it was, and it's sort of like deafeningly quiet. All you can really hear in there is the faint thunder now, quite sheltered. This sort of echoing drops and sort of a low hum. But like, more just like sound design rather than anything actually going on. But yeah, you're in a big square cave.
Nice.
And I've actually got drawn this too. So
I just realized. Do I
this is what
So that's
Okay.
So all I really care about right now is sort of what formation you're venturing forward into.
Okay, well, I feel like, because I've got no wisdom whatsoever, I'm just breaking my guitar out and just wandering into the cave, just describing everything I see. It's like
It would be rude for me to not do this right now, just to make you feel nervous.
So
Classic DM trick.
I'm just like, lighting on the ceiling, there's some poo in the corner. And I'm just like, really badly just describing the cave.
You love the acoustics in there,
Yeah, it's got great, and I'm just playing with the echo, just like, boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow. It's nailing it right now.
He invented the power chord.
I just kind of like unsheathed my sword. It's like, there's someone here.
And
It's just his echo.
It's just his echo.
Love it.
I just imagine like you just tapping on my shoulder. It's like some.
Yeah, I've pretty much forgotten about that now. I would just keep on describing stuff.
Sure, okay. So let's say you're a little further ahead. You can see there's sort of like there's water dripping down this wall. It's made quite a little rock pool. Doesn't look too deep. But it's slimy around it, so it's quite treacherous. Might want to watch your stuff.
Cool. Is it an actual pool?
It doesn't look deep.
Is it just a little cave? Like, is there like? I mean, I have my torch and stuff, which can probably I can only see about that much.
Yeah.
So I like go over. Say, oh, actually, yeah. Can I go anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I go over here, what can I see?
You go into that square.
Hmm.
So you want to go in that square?
Test me, boy.
It's a lot of work.
Test me.
It's a lot of work if you want to go in that square.
Test me, boy. It's just
This is nice positioning, man.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it just?
Because I feel like I've moved
Talk amongst yourselves, guys.
I've moved towards this little pile of random. I'm serenading the pond right now.
So as you're on the square,
Me?
yeah, you look around and you can see in front of you. There's been some evidence of like someone excavating this area,
Excavating?
like chipping away at it.
Sure.
It's like been broken away. And this one is working clean through, so sort of rubble there and is opening into further darkness. But unfortunately, as you look, before you can even think, this thing drops in your fucking head.
What the fuck is that?
That's a Minoc.
A minor?
It's a ground squid.
A ground squid?
It actually is flying, but it's dropped off of the ceiling onto your face.
Okay, so just like this, like.
So to do this, to be fair, it has to still make an attack roll, but it has an advantage, which is your surprise. So what's your AC? So it makes that easily. And it's sort of like a bludgeoning damage as it does it, as it attaches to you.
Sure.
Which does 6 damage. So you've got this sort of manta ray thing over your face right now.
Does he make noise?
When attached to the target, this dark mantle can attack another creature. Blah, blah, blah. A creature can be attached, so all you can do right now really is you've got to get rid of it. You've got to try and use a strength roll to get rid of it. But I suppose we're now in combat, so I better do a quick initiative. Yeah, everyone roll initiative.
Fuck, okay.
So
16?
17.
Woohoo! No,
Is that with
face
your
on the
modifier,
floor!
so you got 20.
Yeah, with that.
So you already have 16, including your modifier.
Yeah, 14 and 2.
Okay, and you, I guess you're last.
Yeah, fine, boy.
See, I don't know if that's the rule, but it makes sense, so I'm happy. As long as it's fair and fun, I don't think it's too shit.
As long as it works.
You know what's more fun? Is sitting around reading the rules. Okay. What's the bit?
So I got, hentai on my face.
You can full hentai face, yeah.
Yep.
Are you like screaming or?
I don't know, like
That's you.
this is me, yeah. I'm like.
It's your first, but you're like right back at the entrance.
Yeah, so in your turn, you can move this many feet. This has not been planned at all, by the way, but a square is 5 feet, so you can probably charge your way up to him.
Yeah.
Like 7 squares, right? So what do you do, Faye?
Well, I got 20 initiative.
Yeah. So
do you have any more information about this thing?
I mean, you can try and identify it because you're a hunter.
Yeah.
You might have seen one before.
Is there anything to add to it?
Yeah, so I think it would be, hang on a sec, I think it's, be a wisdom check basically. I think you could use your nature, well, so you have a +2 in nature. I think that's probably not correct rule.
I got 12.
You rolled 12.
So you know, I got 5.
On it?
So you identify it as a dark mantle, which is a creature that disguises itself in caves. It creates an aura of darkness around it and can't really be seen, and it just lurks there until people walk under it and it drops on it. It can fly when it's not attached to people. Something that you might want to know about it uses echolocation. So you can't really see anything if it's blinded or deaf. It can't use its blind sight if it's deafened, so like it's using echolocation.
It's using echolocation.
So I guess that was your turn then, right? If you do that.
What? Are you calling out what it is though? Are you going to let us all know?
I just go.
Oh right. So you've gone for complete silence.
Yeah.
And that's the opposite of what you just worked out.
Wait, no, if it loses echolocation, it can hear
Deafened
you.
though.
Oh, okay.
So you just start screaming. Hey, you guys!
Okay, world star. I'm gonna.
Also, I give you. This is a better look at what it looks like. You can see this because you've seen it.
Oh, awesome.
It's bland.
Oh, I know what that is.
It's that gross ground squid!
Air squid, eh? We meet again.
That's my origin of this.
You go back here now. Meanwhile, you're just running around. You're just, I know,
I kind of just say, stay still. Stay okay.
Seems to be the same.
Yeah, I know, because I'm trying to make the thing not bite my head off.
It's just sort of flailing its tentacles around. It looks like
Making
eating your face.
Who's up next?
You're up next.
Okay, so did you tell us what it is? If I'm just like, what is it? Can you tell me?
Was it a dark
Or is that a
mantle?
whole move?
Dark mantle, yeah.
It's a
But
dark
like, I
mantle.
can get the information from her, yeah?
Yeah.
And she would say, would
That's a
you
free action.
tell us that it uses echo?
Well, it's up to Sylvester.
It can hear me.
It can hear you. There you
It's
go.
like,
That's helpful.
I can cast.
It has ears.
Would deafness work on it? If I can't, would that like disorientate it?
Yeah.
So I cast deafness?
Have you told
All
them
of
that,
this
though?
sounds like really
Yeah,
wisdom
I'll-
stuff to do, which I
I'll
wouldn't do.
feel
I
it.
feel like,
You can just go whack it if you want.
yeah,
You
I
can
just
sing to it if you like.
get my note and I start playing. I just start
Sing
singing
to
to
it
it.
as I'm getting my head getting eaten.
I just start singing a song about Boron having a dark thing on his head. What is it?
Dark mantle.
Dark
Yeah.
mantle.
What runs a dark mantle? This mantle?
Mantle.
No.
You better be going over to sing that. Yeah, so I got great background stuff for you.
Some shit in his pants.
So I move away from the pond because I was serenading the pond and I just
Yeah.
turn around and start serenading the pond and the
Yeah.
dark mantle.
Wow. Cool. Anything useful? Barnes, you're up.
Oh, okay.
You've had a chance to regain your sense and try and do something. So do you want to try and pull it off?
Yes.
Okay, so roll a strength save, I think.
What? 6. Plus.
Hang on.
Not really good. You know what we're doing this thing? I think you have no idea what you guys need to do with it.
I mean, actually, to be fair, I assume you would have raged by now. A creature attacks a
I
down
think you can watch what you're saying, boy.
Yeah, you can't see anything. Isn't that like instant rage?
Can't say shit.
If barbarians become blind,
Yeah,
isn't
so
that
what do you
unreal?
get when you rage?
It's just double. It's just double attack and double. It's just double attack.
Does it affect checks at all? You don't get
Um.
advantage on it. Probably not, right?
No.
Okay, well, let's assume you're raging from now on.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll check the rage rules in a
Grr, I
minute.
can see what
But you rolled 6
Plus
plus
3.
plus 5 strength. Strength?
Oh, look at that. Cool. Right.
So you sort of managed to get it enough that you could feel the suction as it's coming off, but then it's sort of like back on and you fail at ripping it off of your own head.
Oh no, what's he gonna do?
Let's see.
I mean, it feels like you guys are pretty interested.
It starts trying to make me
Yeah, it's kind of like...
I know what I'm gonna do on my next
That's
round.
another
It's gonna be
6
great.
damage as it sort of crushes in on your
Just 6
skull.
damage. Fuck.
Have we got an initiative again now, or same order?
Same order. So phase
There's
next.
a tentacle.
21.
What does it do?
What does it do? It's, yeah, it's sort of crushed in on his head and sort of still flailing, and
I'm
it's
assuming he
fairly
screamed
ecstatic in his
pain
many eyes.
to let us know that he did that.
Get my shorts on and stuff.
I'm like Jim Carrey when
You just like snip it off. Okay. So
Interesting.
I'm gonna make you roll to attack, but then roll dexterity to not hurt his face.
Okay.
No.
Because you just poke.
I'm on 15 health, by the way. For the record.
How much?
Because you're trying to like
Fell off
say it's here on me.
God,
You're trying to cut it like this, right?
Yeah, I'm just scraping.
Okay.
Just give me a clean shave, right?
So do an attack roll
I think if
with
she's
your
just
sword.
prizing with like a sword.
So you get
Just like
a sword. So you get +5 to roll.
18.
So you have no problem puncturing its skin, but now I'm going to make you do a dexterity save, which is a +5 as well. Which you
19.
smash.
nice one.
So you manage to snip through it and do roll damage, which is 1d6 plus 3. So one of these plus 3. So you do 8 damage to it. So you sort of cut it open. It's still on him.
Still on me? I think you would be.
16.
God damn it.
But like maybe it cuts the mouth open enough that you can breathe again.
Yeah,
So you can regain your composure. So you're gonna have a disadvantage or anything. And
Okay, so now I chuck my loot on the floor.
its tentacles are sort of flopping all over.
Just like that.
Yeah, it's in a bad way.
Like-
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I
In
chuck
fact, I think it's going to detach itself, sort of flies away, but sort of it's a bit jingle jangle because it's cutting off.
So it's off my head.
Yeah, it flies off. I think it would. And that makes it Matt's turn.
I was gonna try and shoot it on the head. I was gonna like William Tell this bitch. So where is it now?
So let's say.
It's just gone off over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just drop my keytar and pull out my crossbow.
Sure. Good, nice.
Yeah, I've got crossbow, right?
Okay, so roll for attack.
20.
Oh, hang on.
Oh yeah, you haven't listed my crossbow.
I think, yeah, you got rapier and short sword.
So I don't have a crossbow. I don't pull out a crossbow. Okay, so I'll go in with the rapier instead.
Did you ask for a crossbow, bro?
No, it says it here. I'm confused.
Where? Oh, you're proficient with it. You don't
Got
have one, but
I need to get one of them.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll go in with the rapier.
Yep. So you're gonna move into range.
Yeah.
I should have given you an opportunity attack when it walked away, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a free attack on it if we don't mind retconning that a little bit. Can you hold a sec?
Yeah.
So you could get a free swing at it when it ran away from
There
you.
you go. I'll do the great sword then.
Yeah.
1 or 12 plus 5.
That's a hit.
Amazing.
Yeah, you sort of spin around in a circle and manage to snag it pretty clean. That's it.
And I'm on
Like
rage
a
as well,
baseball.
You're raging as well, yeah. So you get
4, 8 plus 5.
plus 8 plus 13 damage.
13 damage.
Funny enough, ended up back where I originally used right before it was. So yeah, it's proper one for you.
One of his eyes is just exploding.
What? It's still alive?
It's still alive, but it's a bloody mess. It's dripping, so like there's just drops in the lucky little area you're on. You meant to have a disadvantage on this terrain, but I like to. So map you were saying.
Okay, so now it's just a bloody mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to break it. I'm just going to go and fight.
Okay.
I'm just going to like jump on top of it and just like do what it did to him.
Roll to bite the flailing mass of
What
jelly.
do I roll for that?
Just roll to attack with your dexterity modifier.
So D20.
D20.
Plus 6. Oh no.
That's a lose. It just sort of slaps you in the mouth.
But that's so bad, like I miss and I just bite the ground next to it.
You might have, it's just a little wet in you, and you get a good face for it. You motorboat it, basically.
Awesome!
So it is a female.
Alright, you're up next.
Oh, is it? Me?
Yeah, because that was an opportunity attack.
So I can make 30, so I'm already at 25. I rolled this out with my my great sword. Go for it. I'll go with this one. 16 plus 5.
21, right.
3. 4 plus 5.
Do an extra d6 to make that big.
Yeah, wait a minute. I've done it anyway. I got 15 anyway.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. You slice it, put it out of fucking misery.
Yep.
2 flops of jelly, fishy fluvium.
Calamari.
In half. One on one, one on the other. You destroyed it.
Nice one.
Nice. Good work, team.
So do we assume that that's all of them? Like now I'm super excited about monsters being in the cave, so I'm just like looking all over.
Sure, so you just want to look around?
Yeah.
Wait, you're looking for monsters?
Yeah. Because I was all about that. I enjoyed it.
You seem a bit too excited about that. Oh, you want to see monsters, right?
You want to roll a perception? How good's your perception?
No, that's wisdom based. So is that D20?
Yeah.
20!
Minus 3.
So, it was a critical.
It was a
It
natural
20, right? Natural 20, yeah. So you're sort of wandering around gleefully trying to seek out monster noises. And when you get to the actual opening here, so I should probably explain these now. This one was the one that's sort of a bit of rubble, it's not been looking through, and there's a pickaxe handle down there. Here, there's actually an opening to the next room. And as you go there, you can hear sort of scurrying, echoing in the distance. Sort of stuff in the wall.
So I just like turn to him with like a big old smile and just like, the monsters are that way, buddy.
More shit!
The monsters are that one. So, how many do you think there are?
Some, let's put some
Would I be able to tell how many? Can I tell anything other than
You got
just there's noise?
You got night vision. Or can you only hear noise?
Yeah.
You can only hear the noise. Alright. How scurry is the scurrying?
How scary is the scurry?
It echoes like it's coming from a very tall room.
Right.
It's very faint. I mean, you really you were just so charged up. Nothing would get by you. It seems to be moving further away from you.
So
Can I coming towards you?
Can I rush to the rubble and start digging?
Spare me 1 second.
Let's play Stephanie.
Yeah, that's good.
Do it. Stephanie's a good one.
That's the job, isn't it?
Is there time for a toilet and
Yeah, it's good time to
drink
basically finish this room.
and drink?
I feel like no one's invested. I teased the puddle. I feel like the
stick to
puddle's
the
probably something.
Bourbon.
Alright.
What if there's a water nymph in the puddle?
Yeah, what if we miss out on all the?
I just realised that's your bird.
puddle.
There is. But you're very welcome to it. I don't really want to drink too much of it. Because I can't be trusted. Where's your love? Matt, drink it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
These are the last 2 days.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. We went through a 12-pack that quick.
Yeah.
So what happens when there's 4 of you?
There might be some more.
on this one.
That's how I was thinking.
He's making the soundtrack for Crit, baby. Shout out to Stephanie.
As he watching that, like, nice.
Yeah, he's just like Stephanie in like this like weird like Microsoft Paint or something like that. Video maker. Whoa, Lord Almighty.
I'm not being very good at investigating.
Nah.
There probably is a bit. That's what I was before.
I'm planning on if we can.
You already asked when I didn't even get it, didn't you? Did I?
But now you
Yeah,
get
you really fucked up.
This is basically free.
Yeah.
It is what I've been here.
Do you want a whiskey coke or something?
I've got to I did like, no, you know what? Apparently the last bus to Broadstairs at like 11:45.
Sure.
So,
Wimbledon doesn't do that buses.
yeah.
It's pretty decent.
I know it's
Acceptable.
still I haven't eaten, so I know I'm already gonna get more drunk than I should.
Yeah, I should be thinking about getting some food at some point.
I'm drunk on the game, guys!
£10 chicken wings. 3 lots of chicken wings for £10 wings.
That's not a bad shout, actually.
Yeah. Can I literally it took me half an hour to try and open one of these the other day because I couldn't. Oh shit.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Because you keep dropping.
There's dickheads like me.
I'm the most like awkward person ever.
That was good.
You haven't got to smash very much stuff, have you? Typical barbarian gets all the killing in.
No, I'm waiting for later. Like if you come across like a chick that's not letting us through, I'm planning on messing
chick?
her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how Matt plays this game. Matt Blackness plays this game.
Well, he just waits.
He just waits to live. The old wait and les.
Yeah, I just imagine
Class.
The old duck and dyke.
I just imagine Boron's gonna try and like get Mossy, and I'm just like, no, takes half clothes off and you start playing Spanish.
See, I like this. I like to play a campaign with you guys. Cause...
Yeah, if you just click and just wink at me, I know that means like romance. I used to work in a brothel. That's like what I was doing before I came on this camp.
That works.
You're a little tiny goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
I'm coming out.
Oh, you're going out. Right, okay.
Congratulations.
You're bigger than I thought you were.
Get around this hole.
Oh, that's everything, right?
Bowie! Almost.
Oh!
Those are empty, dude.
Are you okay, Matt?
Have you
I'm alive.
heard, Josh?
Huh?
I've now gone nocturnal.
You've gone nocturnal. As in your character's gone nocturnal?
No, me.
You?
I couldn't fall asleep till 5:30.
Yeah, I've been.
Pretty fun.
You've been there, haven't you? Well,
I've
Right.
I think we've all been there.
I've seen every YouTube video ever.
When you're on YouTube long enough, you start seeing.
I've seen weird shit. I'm gonna try and show you what I fucking found.
I found a YouTuber who just plays Half-Life 2, and he just like speeds through it like within 15 seconds.
Funnily enough, there's
It's out of focus as fuck.
like the monster that go up and they've got like a tunnel going all the way to the ground, and if you walk into it, you get sucked up into it.
I'm pretty sure this is like out of focus.
Yeah, it's been out of focus the entire time.
Oh, cool.
I didn't want to say it.